Hey, it's Neve and welcome to day 2 of Shine Video Challenge. I have to commend you guys for how well you did on day 1. I saw a lot of people who were recording for the first time or who were really feeling nervous about it just showing up, and 90% of the time you wouldn't even know that you hadn't done videos before. It was really amazing to watch. And I do as well want to take a moment to say, if for any reason you didn't record yesterday, don't worry. Don't make it mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. Maybe life came up and you just forgot about it, or you missed it, or maybe you got really scared and didn't do it. It doesn't matter. We haven't taken off without you. You absolutely can record your video today and keep moving forward. It's very, very easy once you actually do it, okay? So if you, for any reason, didn't get started yesterday, or if you're joining us late, we would love to have you. It's never too late to hop in, and you'll find that these are 2-minute videos, so you can get caught up super fast. So do go ahead and do that. You're also going to find some resources in the description box of this video that will help you out with that. There's a link to the How to Get Caught Up video, as well as the How It Works video, and our questions thread as well. So that brings me to today's tip. And today's tip is a simple one, but it is incredibly important and incredibly helpful. So if you are recording on a smartphone camera, that's fantastic. That is a really high quality camera most of the time. But here's something really important. We're used to taking selfies like this, right? But when you're recording video, you actually want to turn your camera to landscape. So you don't want to be in portrait mode, you want to be in landscape mode. When you turn your camera, it means that we'll see this widescreen effect. We get to see more of the area behind you, which gives us a sense of the space you are in. When you're just looking at this little face that's between 2 big black bars, it doesn't feel like being in the same room with someone, and so it can lessen the connection. So even though you're probably used to recording or taking pictures or whatever like this, just turn your camera before you hit record. Make sure that the camera has sort of acknowledged your turn. So I'm going to show you here. When I turn the camera, the actual letters where it says HDR has now changed to so the HDR spins. You'll look for something on the camera will spin to show you that you haven't. Look at this, is like me within me. It's kind of cool. It'll show you that it has actually turned. You can hit record and you can record your video in landscape mode. That's very, very important because also people are used to seeing video in widescreen. Most of us are watching videos on our computers. We're watching them on our TVs. So it will feel a lot more natural and a lot more like a real conversation if you turn your phone to landscape mode. Okay, so that's a really simple tip, but a very important one. So, what's my prompt? So my prompt today is a fun sort of icebreaker prompt, which is I would love for you to share with us what is your favorite thing to do when you have free time and there's nothing on your to-do list. Now, it's totally fine if it's weird, as long as it's, PG. Let us know, what's your favorite thing to do when there's nothing else to do and you don't have anything on your to-do list. So for me, this is one of my favorite things to do, especially on the weekends, is I wake up and I go out of my room and I make my coffee and I make a little bowl of oatmeal and I bring it all back into bed with me and I sit in bed and I read books and I binge read books. So my favorite thing is when I find a new series and I can get it all on my Kindle, and I'll just sit there having my breakfast and having my coffee and just reading, and I'll sit there for hours. So sometimes on the weekends I really don't get up until the afternoon, and my kids will pop in and be like, "Hi, what are you doing?" And they think it's really funny that I'll just read in bed for pretty much a whole day. When I get really tired or when I get in need of self-care, that's what I do. I sit in bed and I read normally mysteries and books about witches and things like that. So that is what I like to do when I have free time and there's not a lot on my to-do list, or I choose to ignore my to-do list. So that is our special tip and prompt for you today. I want to keep it really simple. We're going to add more and more complexity as we go, but right now it's all about just getting the practice and getting your connection going. So don't forget, eye contact with the lens, face lit, heart open, and share with us today, what's your favorite thing to do when you have free time and there's nothing on your to-do list. Can't wait to watch your videos today.